Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Microsoft 365 and all the applications that are included in this subscription. So Microsoft 365 is the productivity suite that they provide on a subscription basis. Okay, so you get a bunch of apps when you pay for that subscription that you are allowed to use in different ways, like on the web browser, on your desktop PC, or even on Mac, on iOS devices and Android devices. So you get all of these apps and for what I think very good price that you pay on a monthly basis per user, but you get access to all of these apps that you can use and integrate together one another and be able to be more productive in your business. I've been using Microsoft 365 now for over 10 years, okay, since it was launched, and I believe like it's one of the best investments that I've made in my business because I have access to all of these productivity apps, and it's just one price, right? It's just one price that I pay and for all of this, and every time that there is a new app, it is included in the subscription, so I just get it right away and I can use it at any time. Okay, so I believe like it's a great investment and you get a lot in return for the money that you pay in my thinking, right? So let's go ahead and let me show you all the apps that you get when you buy a 365 subscription. So right now I'm inside the Microsoft Office 365 portal, okay, and you can get access to this portal just by typing portal.office.com on your browser, and it will take you to this screen where you sign in with your account, and it will get you to a screen where you have all the details here at home. And then you can see here on the left side, you have different icons like Outlook, Word, Excel, right? So to access all the apps, what I do is like you can click in here, okay? And then you can see most of the apps in here. But then you can click here on all apps, okay? And when you click on all apps, then you're gonna click here on Explore all apps, okay? And it will take you to this screen where you have access to all of the apps and the different apps that are available, okay? So let's go and see what each app does, okay? And let's see how each one looks like. So the first app that I have in here is the Bookings app, okay? And the Bookings app allows you to set up appointments or timings where your customers can come to your business, for example, or just maybe just have an online meeting, okay? So in the bookings, you can select, for example, and can create multiple calendars, and then you can specify your availability. Okay, and then when you have a calendar, okay, then you can provide this to your customers, okay? This link, for example, you can send it to them or maybe put it on your website, okay? And your customers will be able to book a time with you, okay? So they will see this interface where they can see your availability here, okay? And they can see what times you are available, okay? And they can just pick a time, enter their information there, and then book a time with you. When they do that, then that automatically will come up into your Microsoft Outlook calendar as an appointment there, okay? And then you can very easily then follow up in there. And then if someone else comes and want to book another appointment, the previous appointment will be shown that it's not available anymore because it's booked by another person. So it's very nice. It's very good if you have a business like a salon, a lawyer, for example, or you just want to book an online meeting with someone. You can use the Bookings app. Okay, so the calendar app is part of Outlook, okay, and it will allow you to see and manage your appointments and meetings, okay. It will show up here all the meetings that you have in the calendar, okay, and this also integrates with the Microsoft Booking that we just saw, okay, and you will see those appointments also in here. So you can also add new events or send meeting requests to your anyone outside your company, internal to your company, to manage those meetings for you, okay. So it is included in the subscription, and it's also part of Outlook where you see all your calendars and all your appointments in one place. The next app that I have in here is Delph, and Delph allows you to see what documents your organization is working on, like your employees and yourself are working on. So it's just a way to surface those documents in one single interface, so you can see what everyone is working on. So if I click here on me, I can see that I was working on a Word document, on a Vizio document, and a PowerPoint presentation, okay? So you can see that information here in one place. The next app that I have is Microsoft Excel. Of course, this is the spreadsheet software from Microsoft, and Microsoft Excel is included in your subscription. Okay, so of course, any type of spreadsheet, formulas, charts, anything that you know, all the power of Microsoft Excel is included in the subscription. And I would probably say like this is the most powerful application included in Microsoft 365. I mean, I love Excel. There's a lot of things you can do in Excel. Probably that's the most valuable application that you can get in the Microsoft subscription, in my opinion. I use it all the time. The next app that I have is Microsoft Forms. So Forms allows you to create forms for you to collect information from anyone, customer, employees, or anything. Like, it's very easy to use. You can just add questions here. You can add multiple type of questions available here, and once you have your form set up, you can very easily share that with other people with this URL. So you send that URL, you put it in your social media, on your website, or anything, and then people can go into this form, fill it out, and then you can see the responses here and how many people have responded. So it's a very flexible option there for forms and to capture information maybe from your customers or from other people that you want that information. The next app that I have in here is Kaisala, and Kaisala is like a messenger application, like a WhatsApp alternative. It was an acquisition from Microsoft, from another company, and it's a very secure app that allows you to communicate between your employees. Like if it was WhatsApp, it works with the phone number, okay? And then you can share in there like bookings and shifts that your employees have. So it is very popular between frontline workers and those people to communicate within the organization. The next app that I have in here is Microsoft List. Microsoft List allows you, for example, to create custom lists or custom databases for you to store information. So for example, I have one here called Issue Tracker, where I can see that there is an item here and all of these fields are in here, and I can add a new issue here with all of these fields. But the nice thing about the Microsoft List is like you can add columns like very easily. Okay, you can add columns like single text, multiple lines, yes, no, choices. Okay, so it's very powerful because you can start from an empty list. Like I can come in here, say new list, and then blank list, right? And then just create my list and just start adding columns. Okay, adding columns here for the things that I want to track. It's very similar to databases in Notion, if you are familiar with Notion. So this is Microsoft Respond to creating those databases like in Notion in one place. The next app that I have in here is OneDrive, and OneDrive is that shared document repository in the cloud, where you can store your documents and upload your documents in the cloud. Okay, with a Microsoft 365 subscription, you get 1 terabyte of storage in here. Okay, you can increase that if you needed to, but you get 1 terabyte to upload documents, upload any type of information in OneDrive. The nice thing is that they have a very nice integration with Windows, so it just shows as another drive in Windows where you can with folders, and you can just then work locally. But in reality, all the software and all the documents are stored in the cloud. Okay, and it's very easy, for example, because if you want to switch laptops, for example, you want to switch PCs, you just have to install OneDrive, and then all your documents will go to that PC right away. So it's a very powerful option that they have there with Microsoft 365. The next app that I have in here is OneNote, and OneNote is the way to track and add notes and your notes in Microsoft 365. Okay, it's a note-taking application. Okay, I use it all the time, for example, for tracking meetings for, let's say, for a customer, and then I can track while we talk about that customer, right? And the nice thing about OneNote is that it is one of those applications that is available everywhere. Okay, OneNote is available on the web, like you can see it right now, but it's also available as a Windows app. It's available as an iOS app in your iPad, in your phone. It's also available as an Android app. It's available on the Mac, like it's everywhere. Okay, so you can take notes everywhere, and it will be synchronized. All of your devices will be synchronized with that note. Okay, and OneNote in the iPad, for example, and phone support the pen, so you can even draw notes in OneNote, and you can see those notes everywhere, also in Windows or any client that you're using. So that's why I like it a lot, okay? And it's also included as part of your Microsoft 365 subscription. The next app that I have in here is Outlook, and Outlook is that email client from Microsoft, okay? In here is where you will see, for example, all your emails, and you can send also emails to other people, okay? And it's a very powerful client also that I see, because it has a lot of options. Right here you have all of your folders here on the left side, and you can see all of other apps in here in one place. Your tasks are also shown here. Your calendar is also available here, okay? And you can see the email right in here and reply back, and that is very easy to use. Also, Outlook is available as a desktop application that is also available for Windows and also for iOS. So you get also that included. The next app that I have here is People, and People is a way to store your contacts, okay? So you can add as many contacts here as your customers, friends, anyone, and it is integrated with Outlook, meaning that when you add a contact, then you can use that contact to send emails to that person, okay? That's also part of the application. The next app that I have in here is Planner, and Planner is a way to track tasks and assign tasks in your team. Okay, you can create planners here, and the nice thing about Planner is that you have this Kanban form where you can create tasks, and you can move your tasks from one Kanban to another one. Okay, you can create as many buckets as you need, for example, okay, like this, okay, and then you can drag and drop it, and then you can drag your tasks and see where they are, okay. So I think it's a very familiar now with tracking tasks. Is a familiar UI for those. You can add tasks very simply just by clicking on that task. Planner is integrated with also with Outlook. So if you create a task here, it will show up in your Outlook, because tasks can be assigned. So you can assign a task to someone in your contacts, for example, and we will show up there in your Outlook too. So it's all integrated, okay? So Planner is a very useful application too, and you can assign a task also to people in your team. So it's a very interesting application. The next app is PowerApps, and PowerApps is a little more advanced because PowerApps allows you to create custom apps. And these apps are like a phone app, for example, or a website app, okay? And when you create an app, for example, then you can put a name, but then you have the ability to create buttons and create fields, and then you can connect those fields into you can connect those labels, and you can connect those buttons with other data, and then pull data from databases or spreadsheets and get data in. So this is a very advanced, and probably this might need a dedicated video. Probably I think every app might need a dedicated video, so I can show you what each app can do, and that's probably something we can do later on for sure. The next app that I have in here is Power Automate, and Power Automate is very nice because it allows you to integrate applications between Microsoft applications and other third-party applications, okay? So for example, you can get data, let's say from Dropbox, and put it into OneDrive. Or you can say, okay, I want to get information from a form into a Microsoft spreadsheet, okay? And I want to bring that data. So Power Automate will allow you to do that. It's an integration. It's like a hub where it will get data from one place and push it to another place, okay? So it's very easy and intuitive to use because, like I said, you can integrate with a lot of different apps. And as I said, it's not only Microsoft apps, but it's also that you can use third-party applications, okay? Like you can see here, Cognito Forms, and you can even use Expiration Reminder also. It's also available here as an option. The next app that I have in here is Power BI, and Power BI allows you to create reports, okay? So and surface those reports like in very nice format where you can see all the data that you have. For example, in this case, it's doing this nice graph where you can see what's going on by graph. And you can pull this data from a spreadsheet and then do these nice comparisons and do these nice charts where you can see how everything is going on. So it's very easy to use, okay? Probably this one also deserves some video to show how it can be used. The next app is PowerPoint, of course. PowerPoint allows you to create presentations I think this one doesn't deserve a lot of discussion because it's a powerful presentation application that you have in here. The next app is Microsoft Project. Microsoft Project allows you to track projects within your organization. So it allows you to create tasks and to create subtasks and have Gantt charts also available in here. Okay, so it's also allows you to track the progress of projects. The next app that I have in here is SharePoint. And SharePoint is a way to centralize all information in your organization in one place. Okay, so you can create multiple sites that are available within your organization and where people can upload information. So you can think about like a site for customer service or a site for finance where they can update and upload their documents, and then they can share it with other people within the organization. Okay, also you can do some of these like in Notion. Okay, so SharePoint will be like probably it will be like an alternative for internal data sharing, like SharePoint within the organization, right? Notion has different use cases, but you might be able to use SharePoint as an alternative too. Okay, the next app that I have here is Stream. And Microsoft Stream allows you to upload videos on the web, okay? And it is like a YouTube. It's like YouTube for internal for your organization, okay? Where you can upload videos here and content, and then you can see a specific video and you can see the information. All internal to your company, okay? So it's not external, okay? It's internal, so you can share those videos like announcements or how-tos internally for your business. This app here is Sway, and Sway is a way to create let's say business presentations and brochures or newsletters, but using a predefined template. So these templates are already set up in here. You just fill out the fields, okay? And when you run it, then you have these nice presentations and these nice newsletters that are available there for you in one place. Okay, so you just have to fill the fields, and then Sway will create these nice presentations and brochures for you. The next app is Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is the gold standard on communications between your organization and your employees. Okay, so it's a chat application, okay, and allows you to create chats, create rooms, and chat with your team around specific topics. Okay, so it is the app that we use internally to chat between our employees here, and expiration reminder. So it's very powerful. It's integrated with Outlook too, with the calendar here and OneDrive here for files. So it's very integrated with the Office 365 suite. So for sure, that's what we use internally to chat. The next app that I have in here is the ToDo app, and the ToDo app is basically an app that allows you to track tasks. Okay, but this one is different from Planner. Because this one will track tracks in a very simple manner. Okay, you can add your task here very easily, and again, this is also integrated with Outlook. So when you create your task, it will show up on Outlook, and also it has this desktop application on Windows and also iOS, so you can have it in your phone or your iPad, Android too. So all your tasks will be synced with all of your devices. It's a very simple app, but it's very also powerful because you have very multiple options to track the tasks that you need to do maybe for today or tomorrow, and to organize your day. The next app that I have in here is Vizio, and Vizio is probably one of the recent add-ins to the Microsoft 365 subscription. In the past, you only had the option to create charts within the desktop application. But now you can also do it on the web. Okay, so you can create these processes and documents and have the flow show up right in here. I think it's very powerful. It's a very good addition. It comes with a basic set of templates. If you need more templates, you need a separate subscription, but the one included in Microsoft 365 allows you a basic set of charts available. Like you can even create organizational charts in here. The next app that I have in here is Viva Insights, and Viva Insights is like a focused application within Microsoft 365. It will track your what you're doing, how many hours you work, and how many distractions you have, how many breaks you took. So you can have like a this well-balanced work life, and then you can see how your time is invested while you work, and it will show you some nice charts showing you how you're spending your time and how many breaks you should take to have a nice work balance. The next app that I have in here is the Whiteboard, and the Whiteboard allows you to create drawings and that you can share also with other people within your organization. So I think it's very nice application because you can draw. It is compatible with the Microsoft Pen, which I also use a lot in my Surface to draw in the Whiteboard, and then you can show your ideas, and then you can share them with your teammates, and everyone can collaborate also in here. So I like a lot on Microsoft Whiteboard. The next app is Word, of course, and Microsoft Word allows you to create documents. It's included also as part of the 365 subscription. And here I have the web application, of course. I think Word doesn't need a lot of explanation here. And finally, the last app is Yammer. And Yammer is like think about it like a Facebook for your business, okay? It's internal to the company, it's not public. It's just a way for your employees to share discussion questions and then have this nice feed where it will show all the details about those sharings and postings, and then people can comment on those and see what's going on. It's like a Facebook. Think about it like a Facebook, a way to people can share what they're doing in the company and your organization. So that's it. Those are all the apps included in the Microsoft 365 subscription. Keep in mind they keep adding more, and sometimes they remove, but it's very strange but that happens, but they keep adding more and more all the time. So have a look in there. We'll probably do another video in the future if they change the subscriptions and they add more applications, then we can do another video for that. And we will be doing videos also specifically for each app to show you how you can use it and how you can get the most out of that 365 subscription that you're paying for. Thanks for staying, and see you in the next video. Bye.